Beloved ones, the amplification of solar plasmatic transmissions is being strongly felt at this time. Many of you will be undergoing a profound solar reconfiguration during the lunar eclipse in Virgo. In this process, you will feel the pull of the new light being born within yourself, asking you to release unwanted programs, influences, and anything that is not dwelling within divine love in yourself and your body. We are preparing now for another intense passage with the coming of the equinox as well. Both the eclipse in Virgo and the equinox are great sources of plasma and stabilization, which is what planet Earth needs during this time of chaos and intent to bring more separation. Both forces, even if opposites in nature, are necessary for our planet to exist. However, our mission is to focus on the creation and stabilization of the future fifth-dimensional Earth timelines that are already residing in another parallel dimension. The eclipse in Virgo brings healing and purification at a personal level. As a result of this inner process of letting go, many will feel the dissension of their soul mission or new aspects of it being embodied, while others will be immersed in planetary stabilization and restoration, for we are all in different stages. The 𝐒𝐇𝐈𝐒 light will be the stabilizing point we all need to anchor and support after a period of cleansing and integration in both ourselves and the planet, for it is a time of deep recoding in our three-dimensional chakras, as well as for the elementals. As we transfigure and recode our three-dimensional chakras, we can clear lower timelines connected to our first chakra and move into higher timelines, which is what Virgo, representing our sixth dimensional chakra, and hence connection to the soul dimensions, invites us to do. This is why many of you have had a profound pineal gland activation during this time, descending higher truths about your unique divine assignment and human journey. For you are preparing yourselves to start supporting this planetary transition in ways you could never have imagined. For many of you do not see your worthiness, only what is yet to be achieved. The divine knows you and knows your worth, true essence, and purpose. And when your human self releases all resistance to be who you are, the dissension will be imminent. You just have to let love/God in. The eclipse in Virgo cleanses and prepares us to receive a higher light, a light that comes to sweep away all that is already vanishing due to our choice of moving into a new level of consciousness, and that will upgrade many Earth's locations. The solar plasmatic waves received during the equinox will help many of you to restore your solar centers, as well as to continue embodying more plasma to build your light bodies. Others will initiate the process of their 10th dimensional body activation, for it is a time of massive acceleration in our ascension journey as the old timelines collapse and we are called to accelerate our transition into the new Earth's timelines. Our task at this time as new Earth's anchors, pillars, stabilizers, and Earth keepers is to sustain the crystalline diamond frequency that is being anchored in new Earth's locations as a result of the shift in consciousness that many are experiencing, for it is a transitional year in which many will awaken to who they are, leaving behind everything that keeps them attached to their old lives and ways of being. It is a time when we need to be supportive pillars for those who, like us once, are now facing their shadows, moving into the light, and discovering the many illusions that too reign in this plane. It is a time for us to focus on our unique mission, for we all are key to contributing to this massive planetary transition. It is a time for you to see your worth within creation, your unique role and contribution to our present transition, for you are all divine design, as guides remind us, beloveds. May you recognize your value, wisdom, and power within infinite love. My dear friends, we love you so very much. There are so many times in your life when you receive an inspiration to do something that might make little to no earthly sense to you. You might feel drawn to read a book, take a class, or watch a video. You might feel drawn to have a conversation you would not normally have. You might be inspired to sleep more than usual or to try a new restaurant. These inspirations come from the inside out, very much like nerve signals pulse along the pathways in your body, signaling all sorts of movement and change. They are guidance, and they are based on a wisdom and intelligence that can see possibilities for you and your life that you may not even begin to imagine. For example, you might suddenly feel like having a conversation with a stranger. The stranger refers you to a business you've been looking for. You go to that business and make a new friend, and while having coffee with that friend months down the road, you run into the love of your life. If you missed the original conversation, the universe will find other pathways to steer you toward your desires. However, the more you listen to these little inspirations, the easier it is to guide you to your dreams. The inspirations will always feel appealing or interesting when they come from higher guidance. You may have hesitations or excuses as to why you should not or cannot allow yourself the joy, but if you can surrender to your natural desires, those little feelings that say to you, "I feel like doing this," then, dear ones, your path will be paved with what you call magic and miracles. The creator and source of all life can see pathways that you cannot yet even begin to imagine. For a moment, imagine you are in an airplane. You can look down and see a car on the road far below. You can see every possible pathway this car can take to any of a number of destinations. The driver in the car cannot begin to imagine the network or paths that you can see so easily from your higher perspective. If you were to see a traffic jam ahead and could impulse the driver to turn a little earlier, you could help him or her get to the destination more easily. If the driver ignored the signal, they'd get stuck in traffic. Likewise, the Creator and your angels can see every possible path in a given moment that can eventually lead you to your destination. We impulse you along the path of greatest ease and joy. You feel like doing something, you feel like talking to someone, you feel like resting and putting something off. And if you listen to these still small urges, you will find yourself guided in grace. You don't have to figure out your guidance, dear friends. It is so much easier. Simply listen to what feels good, appealing, inspiring, soothing, comforting, or right to you in a given moment, and then allow yourself these good feeling experiences, trusting that whether they make sense or not in the moment, a large picture is unfolding in your life and world, and you can navigate it in grace. God bless you. We love you so very much. The angels.